Good day, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Peter. For those of you that are new here, welcome. Go ahead and hit like, comment, and subscribe. Tap the notification bell so you can know when I'm uploading to the channel. Make sure that you hit all so that you can know when I'm uploading to the channel. And so I am here to give you an ancestor message for today. So we made it through the week. All right, we made it through last week, and now we're here for another glorious week. This is the week of my solar return. This is the week of my solar return. So tomorrow I will be 36. I will be 36 trips around the sun. So happy solar return to me, right? And so today, your ancestors are really urging you not to be judgmental. All right. And this judgment could be judgment of yourself, or this could be judgment of others. They don't want you to be so hard on yourself, and they don't want you to be so hard on others, because they want you to understand, like, you know, being hard on yourself, like, that's the type of stuff that keeps your energy trapped. All right, that's the type of stuff that creates illusions in your mind and creates certain perceptions and perspectives in your mind that hinders you from being able to move forward. And also being critical of others, tying your energy into things that do not have anything to do with you as well. All right, so they don't want you to be judgmental, and they don't want you judging situations, because they don't want you to judge it whether you're judging it good or whether you're judging it bad. Because you might be judging somebody, and you might be seeing where they are in their lives, and you might be like, oh, this person thinks that they're all that, and they think that they're this, and they think that they're that, and you got the wrong perception in your mind about this person. All right, because this person may not be thinking that, but because you are being critical and you are judging, you feeling like this person feels this way, and this person don't feel that way. All right, and if you actually got to know that person, you realize that that person is just like you and just like everybody else, and just trying to enjoy their lives. All right, you know, so sources, like, even if that were the case, do not be trying to judge people, because you're hanging your energy up in places that it does not serve you. It's a waste of energy, and it's very low vibrational. Like, it's like if you wanted to get to a low vibration, judge people, talk about people, right? Sources also saying that your ancestors are really wanting you to help them to heal. And they want you to look at things such as generational curses or generational patterns or hexes or whatever you guys want to call them. They want you to look at things like that. And generational curses are more than just bad luck, right? Generational curses are things like people that are bad with money, and you seen your family struggle with money, and now you're struggling with money. Generational curses could be, you know, you seen your mother or father divorce, and now you're divorced. You know, and you're single or something like that, but not to the extent where you're single and can't find nobody. I'm talking about if you look down the line, all of the women in your family may be single, or all the men in your family may be single, and things like that. That could be a generational curse as to, like, what's going on to that they can't keep nobody, right? Or you can also have generational curses, like you seeing people dying from the same diseases in your family, right? And these people are dying from things like diabetes and things like heart attacks and stuff like that, liver diseases, you know, being freak accidents. The same types of freak accidents are happening, and you're like, dang, like, why does this line keep dying like this? Okay, those are things like generational curses. All right, or lots of miscarriages. Like, you see, like, people having you see, like, the females in your line have several miscarriages before they have children, you know, or things, or you know, you see the men in your life having issues with you know, conceiving a child. Those are generational curses, right? And so these types of things need to be healed. These types of things need to be broken, but they need to be healed through you, and that's what your ancestors are urging you to do. Your ancestors are needing your assistance with helping them to heal this stuff. All right, some of them tried to do this stuff while they were here, but they could not do this stuff. And so they're needing your assistance to help them to heal this stuff. All right. Many of you are already breaking financial generational curses. Many of you are already breaking the curse of being married and having children and things like that. Many of you are already breaking the curse of disease because you're vegan or you're eating healthy. You don't necessarily have to be vegan, but you're eating healthy. You're putting the appropriate things in your body, right? And so, but your ancestors need your help with this. So they need you to release these contracts and help them to release these contracts that they signed on for and that they have passed down to you. But your ancestors are really wanting you to open up to that shaman within you, open up to that healer within you, right? Because you are the one that was set here to do this. And so if you look down your lineage, you may see that you have some shamans and you have some healers and you have some seers and things like that in your line. All right. And because you have this in your line, they're wanting you to access that. But you can access that through healing, right? Through healing of these things that are passed down ancestrally, healing these intergenerational things that are passed down to you ancestrally. So just like you can access their gifts through the ancestral line, you can also access their traumas as well. So they are calling you to step forward into your healing abilities. They're calling you to step forth into your shaman abilities. They're calling you to step forth into your seer ability, to be the medium that you're supposed to be the channel that they needing you to be, to assist them with clearing these things up, clearing up these contracts, right? So they're ready for you to embrace that shaman within you. They're saying like this, the whole spectrum of you. They're saying the whole spectrum of you needs to be addressed, you guys. They're talking about things like, they're coming quick too. They're talking about things such as the stuff that you're putting into your body. They're talking about things such as the things that you're watching with your eyes, the images that you're seeing before your eyes. You need to focus on the wholeness of yourself, all right? Watching a lot of the stuff on the TV, these functional subliminal messages into these flashes, creating an alternate reality for you. Because to you, it's just entertainment. And to them, they are programming you. They are programming you. And so your ancestors are like, look, you need to be mindful of this stuff. This stuff is not healthy for you. You need to be mindful of what you're eating. This Popeyes is not healthy for you. I love me some Popeyes though. You need to be mindful of this stuff. All right? You need to drink water. Not just teas and sodas. Put the sodas down. You don't need no more sodas. You need to have more water than soda. This is what your ancestors are saying. They did all of these things, and this is why they were in the situation that they were in. All that sugar in the Kool-Aid, you know. All of this stuff. So this is what your ancestors are telling you, okay? Yes, so they are thinking about this whole health. They want you to consider the whole health. So right now, your ancestors are wanting you to surrender judgment, and your ancestors are wanting you to surrender to the complete healing of the ancestral line. Okay, the complete healing of the ancestral line. So it's very important for you to dig into your ancestral healing. All right, but don't take on ancestral healing just because it's cute. Don't take on ancestral healing just because, you know, you want to say you did it. Take it on because you really want to commit to ancestral healing. Because ancestral healing is not something, you can't just be working with your ancestors when you feel like working with your ancestors. You have to create a schedule with your ancestors. All right, so you can't just be like, oh, I'm going to work with my ancestor today. And then 3 weeks go by, I guess I work with my ancestor today because I ain't got nothing to do. That is not the type of relationship you want with your ancestors. So only do ancestral healing when you are ready to commit to the ancestral healing. But ancestral healing is needing to be done in your bloodline in order for you to access all of the things that you are needing to access during this lifetime. And they're saying that you like many lifetimes ago, you've already walked this walk many lifetimes ago. So it's okay. Like, don't be scared. Just start doing it because you've already done this stuff before. Look, the thing slapped. Many lifetimes ago, you already done this thing. So do not be afraid. All right. Your ancestors are telling you, look, surrender that need to control. I don't know who this controlling person is, but please surrender those needs to control. All right. Because you're trying to control everything. And it's a lot of things beyond your control. And that's what they want you to know. Okay. That's what they want you to know. And so now they want you to like surrender to the nature spirits. So we talked about surrendering to nature, right? We talked about going into nature, but they're wanting you to actually go out in nature. And as you're in nature, paying attention to what's happening to your body as you're in nature. All right. They really wanting you to pay attention to these things. I'm feeling like many of you are definitely tapped in when you're in nature. All right, you're tapped in when you're in nature, but like some of you guys, like when you're sitting like on rocks, I don't know who like to go hiking, rock climbing or something like that, because that's what I'm seeing, rock climbing. Oh yeah. So when you're out in these rocks and rock climbing, like it does something to you specifically. And this person is telling me to tell you to go out into these rocks and sit on these rocks and pay attention to what's happening to your body as you're sitting and holding a meditation on the rocks. But you don't have to go like when I say hold the meds, I'm talking about just sitting there thinking, breathing, observing. You know, you don't have to go like and go into the astral planes and come out. I'm talking about that form of meditation. It's a form of meditation where you are observing your body. That's what I'm feeling like they're wanting you to do. Okay. Yeah. So you, the person that goes out into the rocks, that's what they want you to do. They want you to get out into nature and go into the rocks and sit on like asphalt or something like that. I don't know if you like to hike or like maybe go to the Grand Canyons, like you went to the Grand Canyons or you're getting ready to go to the Grand Canyons, but it's definitely like those types of rocks, okay? But yeah, so surrendering to the nature spirit. Hey, they talking about fairies, right? And elves and things like that. Like surrendering to working with those spirits as well. All right, it's like the fairies and the elves are like working with some of you, okay? Working with some of you along with your animal spirits. They're working with you to assist you on this path. So really paying attention to those things. I'm telling y'all, there's nothing new under the sun. All of this stuff, we've already accessed it in different lifetimes. We've already done it in different lifetimes, okay? So your ancestors definitely want you to surrender judgment. They want you to surrender these controls, and they want you to surrender to this complete ancestral healing when you are ready to fully commit to it, okay? Y'all got anything else for me? So that's pretty much it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this message, all right? I hope you guys really enjoyed this message, okay? And I hope that you guys actually take heed to this particular message, because I feel like your ancestors are trying to prepare you for something. I feel like they're trying to prepare you for something big. And you have to be in a position to be able to handle whatever it is to come, okay? And so they're trying to get you in position. They're trying to make you stronger so that you're not weak and, you can handle these things when they come. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I'll holler at you.